don't do reviews. It's not really my stock and trade. I feel like everybody does that. I feel like everybody puts their stuff out there to help you find the product. This is one I really want to talk about, though. Dart Zone, of the companies we deal with, caters to us the most. Let's be real. They heard we wanted stuff in the 150 range. They gave us stuff in the 150 range. They heard we wanted a more powerful single-shot blaster. They gave us a more powerful single-shot blaster. They heard we liked revolvers. They gave us Deuce. We said this isn't what we meant. They gave us Outlaw. Time and again, they've come to bat for us in a way that other companies haven't. And this might be the best one yet. So in the short that already came out, you heard me, 200 feet per second, right? Like, bang, 202. Bang, 196. That's spicy for a lot of events, right? Like, 200 feet per second. And consistency like that in an off-the-shelf blaster is unreal. I can't get over how good this is for an off-the-shelf product. But here's the kicker for me. So, here's your Talon mag, right? Nice, stout, no flex, dependable Talon mags, right? Standard feed lips, all that good stuff. Then, right here, you've got the new Dart Zone mag, which doesn't want to focus properly. It's only 12 rounds. That's my one condemnation of it. But, can I get this to focus on this? Yeah, there we go. Standard feed lip geometry. Gone is that katana style geometry. It's got this wacky knurling to give it some texture. And it's got a big old number 12 right there. So these things are great. They're thick like a Talon. Whereas a lot of the Dart Zone mags, they had a little more flex than I was comfortable with. We've got a product here that realistically has, again, upped the bar. It's way stouter than the X-Shot Longshot, which is the closest competitor at this point, right? This isn't a Harrier. It isn't a Seagull, right? It's not that crazy worker high-density plastic. But, like, bang, 197, 192, 195, 198, 192, 201 again, 195, 192, 196, 193, 200 flat, 199, and that's a magazine. Like, I know there's going to be guys in the community who are like, oh, but doesn't do this, oh, but doesn't do that. It's not for you. This is Dart Zone, again coming to the table and saying, we made something to get to that level. The old, regular Nexuses, they got to 150 with no problem. But we all know, you pushed them to 200, you started getting parts failures real fast. This is already hitting 200. It's gorgeous deco. I really like the purple and the faux camo and this weird texturized panel. This really does it for me. It's got a flappy paddle release. Underneath, it's got a release right there under the trigger that you can pull with your off finger, or if you wanted to, with your trigger finger. This is an off-the-shelf 200 foot per second blaster that takes regular Talon mags, uses a buffer tube stock that's got the same ability to quick swap that the old Nexus did, and comes with their new scar, well, their new scar and their new, bearing scar. Though I will note, this bearing scar is different from the one you buy off the website. The one off the website has metal bearings. This has plastic. I'm going to have to test it a little more thoroughly to determine if the plastic is better or if the metal is better. And that's going to require setting up a range and like really going to town on this. But this is Dart Zone again upping the game and jumping into a more competitive level. Because what you got to keep in mind is it's Maryland Mayhem this weekend. You could run this and be ready to go. And that's a big step for the hobby.